was a starry summer night, and a few friends and I decided to spend a night in the abandoned summer camp in the nearby forest. The camp, once filled with laughter and joy, had been left in ruins for years. It was said that paranormal events had occurred here, and that intrigued us all. Right from the beginning, the air seemed thicker, and the leaves of the trees rustled in an eerie manner, but we decided to push forward. We arrived at the camp before darkness fell. Our tents were set up in a circle around the campfire. Despite having flashlights and the campfire's light, the place seemed mysterious and peculiar in the pale moonlight. At first, we made jokes about the scary stories, but then strange things began to happen. The campfire's light started to flicker inexplicably, and we heard eerie sounds coming from the forest, as if someone or something was following us. Curiosity finally overtook our bravery, and we began to explore the abandoned camp further. We found an old cabin that appeared to have been the center of camp life. Inside, among the items left behind, we discovered some old documents and camp journals. These documents revealed the story of a terrifying incident that had occurred here many years ago, involving the inexplicable disappearance of children. We began to feel increasingly unsettled, realizing that the truly frightening stories might be true. As darkness fell, the atmosphere became truly chilling. We heard whispered laughter that seemed to come from the shadows of the forest, and we felt a sinister presence settling over the camp. The campfire suddenly went out, leaving us in complete darkness. With flashlights in hand, we began to see shadows moving around us, and the strange sounds intensified. Terrified, we decided to leave the abandoned camp as quickly as possible. However, something was blocking our way. Our attempts to leave were met with a terrifying force that seemed to prevent us from escaping that cursed forest. We realized that we had to uncover the truth about what had happened in that camp and make peace with the spirits in order to escape with our lives. We mustered our courage and decided to return to the old cabin to find more clues about what had truly happened at the camp. The documents and journals we found revealed a dark story, a failed scientific experiment that had caused paranormal events in the camp, trapping the children in an alternate world of terror. As we read those documents, we heard the chilling laughter of a child and felt a cold presence on our shoulders. We looked around and saw the ghostly shadows of the disappeared children, staring at us with vacant and frightened eyes. Realizing that we could only escape these spirits by helping them find peace, we made a pact with them. We offered offerings and recited prayers, asking them to allow us to leave the camp safely and move towards eternal light. Slowly, the shadows began to retreat, and the terrifying sounds faded away. With our hearts still pounding, we managed to leave the abandoned camp and return to the safety of our world. However, the experience was not to leave us easily, and the memory of that night in the camp would haunt us for the rest of our lives.